Welcome into Washington High School, where you're watching live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by the Washington County Hospital and Clinics. We welcome you up to the booth for the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show here. I'm Joel Keller with my good friend Beatty Brand on this Saturday afternoon. We're excited. We got Clear Creek-Amana coming into Washington, facing the Demons for some boys basketball. Clear Creek, of course, near the top of 3A. They are 9-1 in the WAMAC West, a very strong conference out there. And Washington, you know, they've had a couple tough games here to start 2025. So, Brady, what does Washington have to do today here at the beginning of this one?
Yeah, well, one of the things they got to look to do is start fast. They're coming off a win against Fairfield, which should maybe help promote or push them a little further, maybe get some momentum on their side, and hopefully they can turn that into a quick start here against Clear Creek-Amana. And one of the other things that they got to look to do, limit the three ball. Clear Creek-Amana shoots 33% from beyond the arc, but Andrew Rotzel, he shoots 45% from three. Sorry about that. So limiting threes is going to be big, because obviously that's a huge part of the game. You win that three-point battle, that's just extra points on top of buckets right there.
Yeah, limiting the three and the three-point ball, that's something that Washington here at the start of January, they kind of struggled to do, to get going offensively. Last game we saw that three ball kind of come alive, especially from Drew Conrad. He had a good game there, a couple of threes. What does this offense need to do here to help them ease into the game and get the offense flowing?
I think one of the things that Washington likes to do, when they're able to push the pace, they're able to be pretty effective in that regard. And another thing is keep the players on the floor. Sometimes Washington can get a little bit of foul trouble, which can take some of the players off the floor, and it's important to try to stay clean defensively so that they can keep playing ball, keep their guys on the court.
Yeah, and CCA on the other side, the Clippers, like I said, coming in hot, 9-1 in their conference. Tough conference, by the way, one of the best in 3A in the state. They're 10-4 overall. You mentioned they're good shooters, but what do they need to do that Washington won't be able to defend out there?
Yeah, Clear Creek-Amana, they're coming out 4 straight wins. Now, one of the areas Washington has a slight advantage is in rebounds per game, and that's one area. You win the rebound battle, it's a huge stat that goes into who actually wins the ball game. So one of the things Clear Creek-Amana can do to try to help take this one is get on the boards. And Washington also shoots about 8% better from the free throw line. So taking those points when you're able to get and attack the basket and get free shots at the stripe, converting on those, that's massive in any game, but especially tonight.
Yeah, and in the game earlier this week for Washington, we saw them kind of go more to their bench a little bit because of that foul trouble. You saw Seth Shepard out there a lot, Luke Schiebel out there, and Connor Layden all playing really big minutes off the bench, as well as Cale Williams getting his first start of the new year. What does this depth have to bring to this team today?
Yeah, I mean, when you're able to, get some when you're able to do stuff like that, you can give a guy maybe a few extra minutes at the end of a quarter to sit and get some rest, because you have guys who can come in and help keep the ship rolling and doesn't absolutely sink everything. And the Demons have shown that they got guys who can come onto the floor and even make an impact. Like Seth Shepard comes off the bench, he's got 8.8, just about 9 points per game. So they got guys who can come off the bench, make an immediate impact, and make impact plays. And they're going to need all the help they can get tonight. Clear Creek-Amana, they're coming in hot.
Yeah, and looking at the starting lineups here quick before they announce them, we got Connor Layden is coming out into starting lineup. That's his first time in the starting lineup in January. They've been kind of messing around with Cale Williams and Oliver Hobscheit getting that start as well this year. On the other side, looks like they're going with Brody Chubb. They got Robert Mead out there. They got Hayden Warren, and it looks like it's getting blocked. Brock Hillsman out there as well with of course their star player Andrew Rotzel. So 2 really good starting lineups. It's interesting to see what Washington's doing, changing up to some lineups here in this cold stretch.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to figure out a lineup that can work. I mean, when you're building lineups, there's so many things you got to think about. Whether it's, having someone who can score the ball off the bench as well, even though they might have starting scoring ability. There's so many different things that are a give and take. Defense as well comes into consideration. when you're looking at lineups. There's so many different things to play around with to try to find that magic lineup. You never really know when you have it until you go on school.
Yeah, and one thing is for sure for the Demons, it's Logan McDole is going to be the guy they look to attack the basket and even get some three-point looks going. We saw in that last game, the Demons were kind of just, they were getting rejected on their way to the paint. They couldn't work their way well in the paint. So how do you see a way for the Demons to kind of fix that?
I think just moving the ball around, passing the rock, hopefully that can open up drives to the lane, space the defense out a little bit. And if you're able to attack, you gotta attack aggressively and go hard at the paint, try to draw some fouls, get the line, get some fouls.
That's definitely right, and you know, this is looking to be a pretty good game. I think Washington, you know, they're kind of a little bit home underdogs here coming into this one, CCA, but we see them play competitive so far all year. Just kind of letting go with things there in the fourth quarter, but always battling, sticking around, battling back off early deficits in the first half. So if they can play a full game, who knows what happens. We're going to take a moment here for the national anthem. After the great national anthem there, teams into their final huddles. I want to remind you that you're watching live Demon Sports here in the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by the Washington County Hospital and Clinics. We're moments away from tip, and it's looking like it's going to be a good one. Logan McDole matching up there in the center with Hayden Morin. Morin 6'6", but they call him a guard and a forward, just a dynamic athlete down there. And the Clippers really looking good in pregame and on the box score as well. McDole wins that tip, and the Demons will have the opportunity to get started on offense first. Here's Conrad, drive to the rim, left side, defended well by Meade for the Clippers, and they're going the other way. Pass though, hitting the ankles of Brody Clubb, and a couple of turnovers here back to back. Keeping possession with the Clippers, and a nice little layup there, but not able to get the first one to go. Grabs the rebound, gets the putback. Robert Meade with maybe some stat padding there with that rebound and score.
Yeah, both these teams going fast and furious. Couple mistakes early, but seeing that one go in might settle them in a little bit.
A good cut there by Roth, but Conrad's pass just a bit behind him, and the Clippers going the other way. Drop to the left side by Hillsman, but he'll pass it back up. The Clippers now attacking from the free throw line. Here's Meade again. Inside. The entry pass kind of knocked away. Clippers able to maintain control. Here's Meade going at it again. Ooh. Gets the bucket. Guarded by Red.
Meade just using his size. He's got a big frame down there, using size and power to get that layup to go.
Here's Nick Stone, wide open for three. Nails it. Nick Stone in the corner.
Yeah,
gotta get a hand up.
You're not gonna make your money leaving him wide open.
So three there by Stone puts the Demons on the board. It's 4-3, Clippers on top. Meade has it on the wing. Meade down low, off the pass. In the end, one opportunity coming up. Club with the nice entry pass down there to Mead. Right there in the box. Good move and the foul through the contact.
Yeah, Robert Mead, he averages just about 11 points per game, so he can definitely score the rack. He's already got 6 early in this one with a chance to add one more to it. He's 50% free throw shooter, so we'll see how the math works out later.
So his next one, technically,
that's 7 quick ones. Doesn't shoot from the outside.
Mead he's going for the Clippers, all 7 points so far. Here's Conrad for a 3. That one's short, but he'll grab his own rebound. Dump it out to Layden. Now a deep 3 for McDowell. Bangs it through. 6 to 7. Demons getting hot from the on the arc.
Yeah, and that, what a better way to match a team that's got a couple guys who could really shoot it from 3 than to shoot it from 3 yourself.
Demons offense getting some points on the board early. It's something they struggled with last game. Here's another opportunity for Mead, but he'll miss that one. Rebounded by Roth. McDowell with the quick pass down low to Layden, but he's blocked. Umorin coming from behind and get a hand on that ball. McDowell grabs the rebound off the missed 3. Now they're moving. Nick Stone driving underneath. Kicks it out. That'll be picked up, intercepted by Umorin.
The action is fast and furious here, Joel.
It is an electric start to the game for sure, and there's a layup. Brock Hillsman. Timeout for the Clippers, 9-6. Clippers on top. And the story of the game so far has been Robert Mead for the Clippers. 7 points early on. You had that and one there earlier in this quarter. What have you seen from him that's been so successful?
Power. He's getting the ball in the block and he's making things happen. He's dribbling into the defender, not anything crazy, but he's getting into the defender. He's making a little move and he's getting the shot to go, rising up over the defender. He's been powerful early in this one, drawing the foul, getting the and one to go, and that's really been the story offensively for the whole team. Even Brock Hillsman there, he was in the paint there on that bucket. Saw Rotzel take a 3. It was a good look too. He didn't hit that one, but that's the 45% free throw shooter for him. He averages 16 points per game, so can't let him get hot.
Yeah, Rotzel definitely statistically the best 3-point shooter in the game. Certainly we'll try and get him going. And that's tipped away. McDowell able to catch up to it, and some work on the floor there. Nick Stone, his pass will go out of bounds. McDowell thinks it's tipped. They're going to call it Clippers ball.
They're going to say he just kind of threw it out of bounds, huh?
Here comes Hillsman for the Clippers. Dumped off Mead. He's back to work driving. Fouled by Layden on the way up.
Mead will shoot 2.
I don't know.
Foul 5, Connor Layden.
Mead using power and a bit of patience there on that one. He didn't just blindly attack the rim full speed ahead. He had some patience. He slowed down a little bit and got to his spot to get the shot up and drew the foul.
A free throw bouncing off the front iron and in, and you said it there, Mead using some patience. Clippers bringing in a new lineup here. You got Owen Rosenberg coming in. You got Beckett Bozet in as well, and Reese Cochran getting some minutes. So a couple of seniors and Bozet, the sophomore, coming in. A lot of experience for this Clippers team. Mead knocks in both. Puts him at 9 points. Layden on the entry pass to Stone. Clippers stop that. Conrad, I didn't get something going. Kicked out. Stone, deep 3 from the wing. Rolls in and out. Roth almost had the opportunity for the offensive rebound. Trying to save it, but it pass goes to the Clippers. Nice drive there. Guarded by McDowell. Couldn't tell if he got a hand on it, but good defense there on the drive by Logan McDowell. Drew Conrad with a little jump stop, and bunny bucket off the glass.
That was nice. The Demons, they're having a lot more success at least getting some sort of penetration. Now the Clippers doing a good job not letting them get all the way to the rim, but they're getting drive and kick opportunities that are setting up more drive and kick chances.
And there's Meade yet again,
2-point basket.
adding 2 points to his total.
We got a timeout.
I believe they'll have them at 10 now, or 9, 10. So
Washington, 30-second timeout.
Meade has been fantastic today.
he's been on fire. I mean, like I said, he averages about 10 points per game. He's already there. we're not even through a quarter of game time yet. He's just been attacking the basket, getting to the rim. So got to slow him down right now. He's the guy they got to slow down right now.
Yeah, 13-8. Clippers on top. 11 points for Meade. Already above his average. And offensively, Demons are getting some good looks. Yeah. Just saw that Conrad, little jump stop, bunny shot. But they are still having some difficulty getting to the rim consistently on offense. How do you kind of fix that?
Yeah, they have a slight deficit right now, and they're not getting all the way to the rim. But I think just keep driving and kicking. I mean, they've gotten some open threes off of that, and if those start to fall, that should open things up as well inside a little more.
McDowell throwing it down to Luke Scheibel. Now it's out 3 from Hopshire, or Seth Shepard, apologies. Not gonna go, here come the Clippers. Nice move there inside, Andrew Rotzel. He's getting going now.
Oh, that's tough. He's got a slighter frame, but he's not afraid to go down there in the paint, mix it up down there, and gets a nice little reverse-looking layup to fall.
Owen Rosenberg with the foul there. Clippers providing a lot of press defense here to start this game. We've seen Washington apply a little bit of pressure, but Clippers coming out, making an emphasis on stopping that ball, getting up the court. Here's Scheibel. Loses it. Clippers moving in transition in the bucket. Brody Club.
Nice pass.
Off the turnover there, they just ran the floor beautifully there to get Club open on a nice little lay.
Roth driving in, kicks out, but a foul called. A little too much arm for Rotzel. That's his first foul. Both teams have 2 fouls so far in this game.
Yeah, it's been clean, but the Demons now, they got to stop the bleeding a little bit. Clear Creek-Amana, they've been on a bit of a run here down the stretch here in the first quarter.
Demons had their first couple threes in the Conrad bucket, but not much sense. Here's Conrad, deep 3. Off the front iron, not in. And the Clippers going the other way, moving quickly. Corralling it and getting the shot up. Rosenberg gets his first points of the game.
Wow, they are running the floor quick and fast. Anytime they get the ball in their hands, they're attacking the rim.
Seth Shepard, a quick shot up from the corner. That one's not going to find anything, and the Clippers are back to moving. Here's a mid-range jumper. Quick decision there by Rotzel. And it'll be Demon ball.
All right, Demons should get a chance to slow things down a little, slow the pace down just a tad. They got the press coming, but they get a second to breathe here with the ball going out of bounds before they come the other way.
Drew Conrad dribbling through the press. He gets trapped. He'll throw it up. Connor Lading catching up to that ball, and he'll be fouled underneath.
Nice job saving that one there. That could have gone way out of bounds, but able to get under
Number 32, Brody Club, his first team third.
He ran under that pass like an outfielder under a fly ball. Now a 3. Layden gets it to go. Woo. Demons back on the board. Just a couple minutes there, scoreless, but now 11-19.
That's big there.
Shepard with the block, but the rebound by Club. Gets the putback. Brody Club there to clean up some of the mess in that Clipper offense. It's 21-11, a 10-point lead for the Clippers already. I mean, their offense has been almost unstoppable.
Yeah, and they've been aggressive, attacking the basket, getting at the rim, getting good, high-quality shot attempts. And the Demons, they went on a bit of a cold stretch there where they weren't able to get anything to go, but they've hit a couple big threes as well. If they can get the 3-ball rolling, 10-point lead's nothing.
Yeah, and we talk about a little cold stretch here to start the game, but 11 points with a little over a minute left in the first quarter. That's been much better than how they've started the past couple games offensively. Yeah. So that the offense is moving very well. They just need a couple stops on defense to help them get back into this one.
Yep, they got to limit the run, and they got to limit turnovers too. They have significantly more turnovers, I believe 5-1 right now in this one. And when you turn the ball over like that, it just gives the other team a chance to run and attack and get the numbers advantage on them.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of cross-court or like half-court passes from the Demons trying to break the press, and that some of them have worked out pretty well, but we've seen a couple go a little errant, and just having to stay more calm and collected driving up against the press. Conrad having some issues there, but they get up to McDowell across half court. Layden in the corner, and the Shepherd. The give and go not going to work. Clippers save it from going out of bounds, and now they get a fly in transition. Here's Mead again looking. Shepherd this time with the block, stopping that Clipper offense. Layden, another three from the corner. He gets it to go. That's 2 threes, one from each corner for Connor Layden.
Sniping from the corner three, big part of the last stretch here. He's got 2 back-to-back threes, 6 quick points for him.
Pass inside for the Clippers, ended up in the hands of Cochran, and now an offensive foul. So the stops the Demons needed, they got. Now they have to execute here with 13 seconds left before the end of the first quarter. Got a flop warning on the floor on McDowell.
That's interesting.
Down there trying to take a charge. Didn't get the call, but I mean, there's a lot of contact.
Yeah.
Conrad looking for the corner again. Not going to find it. And Brody Club trying to run it in transition. Just going to get the shot up in time. Shot goes in, but it won't count. But 21-14, a little bit of a football score here in the first quarter.
7-point lead.
It's been a lot of offense, a lot of action here on this Saturday afternoon. I'm waking everyone up. Everyone trying to sleep in a little bit. But these guys, they came out to play so far today.
Yeah. Really, the difference in this one so far, I think, has been turnovers. I mean, you can look at Clear Creek-Amana there attacking the basket, getting a bunch of shots at the rim. Mead was absolutely on fire, but the Demons have been able to offset that with some threes from Layden and McDowell, Nick Stone. So they've offset that offense to a degree. It's just turnovers. I got the Demons with 7 to just 1 for Clear Creek-Amana. I mean, that's a massive difference. And coming into this one, the Clippers, they average 12 steals a game. So, I mean, that's double what the Demons average. So, coming into this second quarter, limiting those is going to be a huge key in trying to complete the comeback effort.
Demons got that first key down that you were talking about pre-game, stopping the 3-ball. Clippers haven't had much success from the arc. I don't think they've made a single 3 so far.
Nope. Just 1 attempt, I think, too.
Yeah, 1 attempt. So they've locked that down. They just got to clean it up a little bit on offense.
Yeah, and part of that, I think, might be how much the Clippers are getting to the basket, too. I mean, maybe they don't see the need to shoot as many threes when they get in the basket as well as they have been.
Yeah, especially Mead and Brody Club's been getting going here early on. That ball going off the Demons, staying with the Clippers underneath. Looking for an inbound there. That ball almost going over the head of Warren, but the Clippers will hold on to it. Keep possession. Here's Club inside the Mead. Mead double team down low, kicked out. Club now driving from the top of the key. Bank shot, not in. Rebound, puts it right back in there.
That was a good double by the Demons. I mean, they didn't get out of position. They didn't mess any. They didn't leave anyone wide open. But weren't able to get the stop there at the end.
Ooh, nice little step-through move by Conrad, but he's not going to be able to get that one to fall in. Clippers now working the other way. That pass, 50-50 ball for Club and Stone. Club got it. Now a deep three. Knocks it through. Andrew Watzel starting to get going.
Yeah, on that one, McDowell had two people to defend, and he kind of had to pick and choose. Now, I don't know if I would have chose Watzel to leave open, but that was the decision. He tried to play both. Didn't work out.
This Clipper offense moving really well after the steal. Nice layup there. Gives them a 28-14 point lead. They're on a 7-0 run to start this second quarter in the first minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah, the press is really giving the Demons a lot of issues here. I mean, it's slowing them down so they can't really get across half court quick, and then it's forcing ill-advised passes, you could say, that are leading to turnovers.
Another turnover there for the Clippers. They're working quickly down the court. Demons able to stop it. Drew Conrad picks it off. Now he's running. One man to beat. Pump fake. Knocks it down. Good move there by Conrad in transition.
Swerve bent the corner. Whoa.
All right, LiAngelo ball. Mead, he gets his shot defended by Nick Stone. And now the Demons are running. Connor Layden in transition with another jump stop. Banking it off the glass.
Leiden's been he's had a really good day today, you know, getting that start. He's shown out a couple threes and a big-time bucket in transition there.
8 points for him. He leads the Demons. Foul called and one. Andrew Rotzel somehow got that one to fall in.
He's got a really nice, weird little reverse backward underhand layup thing there. I mean, that's a tough layup. He's done it twice so far, and that one he draws the foul on. Hasn't been able to get. He got 1 3, but he's got to the basket a couple times as well, and he's converted.
And Rotzel, I mean, he mentioned that he's not the biggest guy out there, but he's able to slither his way through the paint and just contort his body in a way that makes it hard to block and defend, and he gets a good look at the bucket almost every time he drives in. His free throw, perfect, and it's 31-18 now. Another turnover coming for the Clippers on that press.
That's their 10th one so far.
Press has been the name of the game so far for the Clipper defense. Then a charge taken by Roth.
Might need to give him a flop warning. Might need to give him a flop warning on that one. Ridiculous.
No flop warning there for sure. Demons have been getting these stops that they needed that you were talking about, but still trying to take care of the ball. Here's Conrad splitting some defenders. Nick Stone, quick three. That one looked good for a while, but didn't go in. Nick Stone corralled it. Tips it in and gets fouled.
Rajan Rock, basket, out.
Wow.
What an effort there. There's back-to-back possessions for Rob. He takes the charge on one end, and on the other, grabs the second offensive rebound of the possession for the Demons and tips it in while just getting pushed to the floor.
And he does a little bit of everything for the Demons. He leads their team in rebounding. He can score the ball 17.5 points per game, and just absolutely unbelievable putting that one in. Whew, that's a tough bucket.
Makes the lead down to 10. The Demons gonna need another stop here. Driving in, Roth gets the steal. Just sitting in that passing lane. Here's Luke Schiebel. He's fouled on his way up. The Demons now forcing the Clippers to get in some foul trouble. Yeah, Owen Rosenberg already with 2 fouls. They've got 4 fouls so far in this quarter.
Yeah, a lot of that comes from they're getting aggressive, they're attacking the basket, but they're able to do that because they've been forcing turnovers of their own. They've got a few in the last few possessions there. They've been able to snag some turnovers of their own. They're still turning it over themselves, but they've kind of slowed that down a little bit too in the last minute or two.
Starting to clean it up. That free throw won't go. But they've got this lead back down to single digits because of how they've been able to just make smarter decisions on offense. Of course, there's Ratzel with a good drive there. And this is where the Clippers defense is prime when they have a chance to set up after the bucket.
Yeah, after a bit of a slow first quarter, Ratzel's been lighting it up.
Another turnover there and a steal for Ratzel, and he just gets a free lane to the rim. Another basket for Ratzel. He's already up to 12.
Yeah, I mean, super quiet first quarter after seeing this. And once again, Clippers forcing another turnover.
Drew Conrad having a couple struggles on those last few possessions, getting up there on the press. Clippers have been switching up a little bit. Sometimes they do a hard press right away. Sometimes they wait until he gets to half court and then just press him, trap the Demons.
Ooh,
nice rebound there by Hopshite.
Flying in there, came from out of nowhere.
So a quick 4 points from the Clippers erases all the work the Demons did to get that deficit down to the single digits. Now a deep three from McDowell, not going to go. Rebounded by Rosenberg. He's going to give it up to Ratzel.
He's got a nice feel for the ball.
Driving in, 3 Demons on him. He somehow pulls it out of their hands and gets it off to Rosenberg.
Wow. Ratzel has a very nice feel for the ball. He's able to do some very impressive dribble and maneuvers, and able to hold on to that one's impressive.
Hopshite not able to get a good handle on that ball. Gets his shot up, grabs his own rebound, puts it right back in there.
It's not the first time the Demons have missed on a open layup attempt today. They're gonna have to convert on those bunnies there if they're gonna want to complete the comeback effort.
Foul called underneath on the floor. That one's going to go on Seth Shepard. Roth back in this game as well as Nick Stone. Hopshot coming out as well as Luke Schiebel. Mead back onto the floor for the Clippers. Get a little bit of a break there after scoring 11 in that first quarter. Mead has the ball back in his hands. He'll give it up to Cochran for 3. Not going to go. Seth Shepard grabs it. Now the Demons moving in transition. Nick Stone driving on Mead. The Clippers stop that transition offense there. Now the Demons going to have to work. Here's Seth Shepard. Wide open 3. Off the front iron. Rebounded by Mead. Mead. Up and down the floor, layup won't go. McDowell out jumps everyone for that rebound.
Maybe just a little too much power on that layup there.
Now Drew Conrad left wide open. Can't be doing that. Conrad knocks it through.
Corner 3. That's where a lot of the Demons' threes have come from this evening.
Demons have been taking advantage of any time that their player in the corner is kind of forgotten about by this Clipper defense. Conrad able to control the ball enough and get this offense set up. Good pump fake. Gets him in the air and he gets the bucket for the free throw line.
What a stretch here from Conrad. That pump fake was great, getting the defender up, but being able to convert the stop and pop jumper there at the free throw line with the defender crashing on him. Very nice shot.
A lot of pressure there. Conrad gets the rebound, but good defense by the Demons on that shot by Club. Now Seth Shepard with a nice pass to Roth, wide open on the left side.
Basket number 3, Roth.
Demons are starting to roll. They got a little bit of momentum.
6-point game now, 37-31. Still just the first half. We are due for a very high-scoring affair today. McDowell takes the charge and another stop for the Demons.
Man. Demons not afraid to put their bodies on the line to draw these charging calls here. A bit of a change maybe from the first quarter when they were getting driven right into by the Clipper defense or offense, excuse me. They're trying to use their body, get in the way a bit to force turnovers.
And that first quarter, they're swatting out the ball, trying to get a steal, maybe a block, but now they're putting their body in front of the defender, knowing the Clippers are going to be driving in. Conrad's pass gets deflected and intercepted. Though he trips on his way down the court. Mead able to get a handle on it. A big three here for the Clippers. Not going to go. Rebound by Warren. And out to Rotzel for three. That one not going to go as well. Rebound corralled by Shepard. Drew Conrad running the floor. Gets the bucket. 25 seconds left in the half.
That was a physical possession.
And the Clippers moving right on offense. Shepard gets the rebound off the miss by Warren. A 4-point game with 11 seconds left. Time ticking down in this quarter. Shepard not able to get a handle on that one. Mead running the other way. Right before the buzzer, not gonna fall.
Nice job by Conrad there, getting in the way, setting up for a charge so that Mead couldn't just charge right to the basket. He made him pull up there. Nice defense there from Conrad.
Demons getting it closer there. They were down by double digits going into the second quarter, but bringing it to within 4. Stay with us here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network for the Rotor Epoxy Halftime Report coming up in a couple of minutes.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Hey, this is Matthew Rotor, owner of Rotor Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Rotor Epoxy and online at rotoropoxy.com.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. We're here in Washington. We got the Demons only down 33-37 against Clear Creek-Amana Clippers. It's the Rotor Epoxy halftime report here with Joel Keller and Brady Barron. And we've seen just an explosive game offensively. Brady, take us through some of these, just all these players going off here early on.
It's been electric. If you want to look at the Demons, Drew Conrad had a great second quarter to help keep the Demons into this one. He was a driving factor to that comeback effort down the stretch to cut the lead down. And along with him, Connor Lighton, he got a start today, drained home a couple big-time threes, and got a fast break bucket. He's got 8 points so far. Move it over to the Clippers. Early on, it was all Robert Mead. He had 10 quick points before anyone could even blink in the gym tonight. He had 10 quick points and followed. Now he ended up with 11 there, and following up behind him, Andrew Rotzel, averaging 16 points per game, the 45% three-point shooter. Got one to go. Has been attacking the rim, though, getting layups to fall. He had a great second quarter as well. He's got 12 points in this one.
Yeah, and we saw a moment there in the second quarter early on where the Clippers went on a run, and it kind of looked like we were headed towards another blowout for the Clippers, but the Demons, they were able to turn things around. Brady, what kind of just got that thing going for the Demons?
They were able to force some turnovers of their own and convert on the other end. When the Demons make a bucket, when they're able to make a bucket, force a turnover, they were starting to build some momentum going back to back to back like that. And they limited their own turnovers a bit as well down the stretch. Still had a couple here and there, but there was a stretch there in that second quarter where the Demons felt like they were bringing the ball across half court and immediately losing it. And down the stretch of that second quarter, they were able to limit those to a degree.
And we were noticing a domino effect in this game where the Demons, if they were to allow a Clipper bucket, the Clippers could set up their press defense, which has been exceptional today, forcing a ton of turnovers. But when the Demons can get a stop, their offense can move more freely. Brady, how can they start to work through that press without having to get a stop every time?
Oh, it's tough. One thing they got to do, I think you got to try to pass through presses more so than dribble through them. I feel like when the Demons get across half court, they're trying to dribble between a couple defenders here and there, and that can really be sticky, and I know that's easier said than done, right? But it's hard to dribble through a press. The whole point is that the trap might come and poke that ball out here and there, and the Clippers, they've been great at that. Rotzel at the top of the press, he's been great at poking the ball out of the ball handler's hands, whether that's Drew Conrad or McDole. He's been able to poke it out and keep it free, and if they're able to maybe pass through that a little more, that might help them break it, as opposed to trying to dribble through a couple defenders.
Yeah, and that really was the key for the Clippers getting that big lead, was they were able to set up their press defense, and their runs just continued to grow and grow. So if the Demons, if they want to come back down 4 here, which they did a good job making a 4-point game, but if they want to keep continuing to get closer to a tie game and taking the lead, they definitely got to figure out that press defense and continue to get stops. And we saw the Demons just doing everything they can to get some stops. We saw a couple of charges, a couple of blocks. It's been a battle underneath the grab rebounds even. It's been a very physical game, a lot of offense because of that.
Yeah, I mean, the refs, they're letting them play a little bit. They got there was a play on the Clippers end where I thought, there might have been like 5 fouls. That could have been called. Both teams were just flying towards the rebound and attacking the ball, but no calls there, and they're letting them play, and it's led to an exciting game.
Yeah, both teams adjusting to the more physical format of today's game, and adjusting very well as the Demons start off with the ball, looking to get this thing down to a one-possession game. Here's Nick Stone. Not going to go out of the break.
It's a good look for him, though. He's got that quick trigger. He was open, maybe a couple feet behind the line, but that's a good look for him.
Mead got the Clippers going at the beginning of the game. He's got the ball underneath the basket. Now Drew Conrad trying to get the steal, but he will get called for the reach-in.
They're calling a foul on that. I thought for sure they were going to go jump ball. instead. I'm not entirely sure I agree.
Quick inbound. It looked like the Demons weren't entirely ready for that to go. And a good point there. Good inbound.
Looked like that kind of snowballed a little bit on them, right? They were still kind of shocked at the foul call, and they let it snowball, and can't let that happen.
Conrad attacking, getting a little nice finish there on the right-handed side, arcing that ball over the outstretched arms of the defense.
Great layup, high off the glass.
Roth with the block. And now the Demons are moving. Nick Stone, he'll make a move, drive inside, and the finger roll finish.
He's got a step. He's got a step on Club there. He's a little quicker than Club, and he used it to his advantage there.
Especially them having to stay aggressive on the perimeter when guarding Stone, too. He's a dynamic player in this game. Staying with the Clippers off the tip. And the Demons, you know, that first possession, they didn't get the three-pointer to go in, but they have been relentless still in attacking, a couple of stops, and playing really well, continuing that momentum from the first half.
Yeah, they've come out swinging.
Roth going for the block there. He gets a little bit too much of Brody Club. And Brody Club will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was a good pump fake from Club there. Got Roth up in the air. Roth looking to make another block there, and just got him up, and he slapped him. 61% free throw shooter here.
First one is good for Club.
He got 7. He's been nice.
Averages just about 8 points per game, so he's getting it there just like everyone really is. Their averages. Here's Club, his second good.
You didn't jinx him, Joel.
Not this time. 41-37. Back and forth so far in this third quarter. Nick Stone, quick three. Won't go. Good closeout there by Andrew Rotzel.
I know it didn't work out, but the Demons, they kind of passed through the zone there a little bit. Mick Dole attacked and then was able to pass around it, and it got him a look.
Yeah, they definitely look much more confident passing through instead of dribbling through. Hayden Morin getting back on the board. He's got 6 now. Passing through that press defense. That's exactly what you're saying. It's working out for him. Layden kicks it out to Conrad. He makes a move, driving to the rim. Kick out. Roth for 3. Just a bit short. Here's Rotzel driving in on Conrad. Layden putting some pressure on, but he'll get a foul called on him. Rotzel headed to the charity stripe.
Yeah, that was a nice drive there from Rotzel. Nice spin move going up for the shot. Shot was off target, but he's been aggressive attacking the basket. Drawn a couple fouls so far in this one.
And that foul on Layden will be his 3rd. Seth Shepard coming in for him. Connor Layden getting the start with Cale Williams. Not able to go, it seems like. We haven't seen him today. But Layden, he's done a good job with the extra minutes he's gotten today so far. Set a couple of points there in that first half. 8 points, a couple of threes, really. It was a big thing, helping the Demons get back in this one.
Yeah, he kind of lit it up. See, that time they dribbled through the press. It worked out for him, but that's a place where it could get tricky there.
McDole misses that 3 as well. The Demons have gone cold from the perimeter after their time in the locker room at half. Drive under the rim. That'll miss for Uriman, but he gets his own rebound. Umarin. He's got 4 in this half and helping the Clippers extend their lead to 10.
Yeah, can't.
Timeout there by the Demons. Conrad back to getting trapped there right around the half-court line on that press defense. But what are you seeing from the Clippers? I mean, they've been working really well offensively, extending this lead to 10, even with the Demons playing really aggressive still and continuing that momentum.
Yeah, the Demons have been fouling more, I feel like, than we saw a little bit in that half in any short stretch, really. The Clippers are doing a good job getting to the line. They've got a couple points there, and then they've been able to get rebounds as well offensively in second chance attempts, and that's helped them extend the lead as well. the press hasn't been too much of a factor. It started to become a little bit of a factor there at the end before that timeout, but it hasn't been a huge factor yet in this second half. So we'll see how the Demons are able to keep attacking that as the half progresses. But the Clippers, they've done a good job just attacking. They're still attacking. They haven't settled for a whole lot of threes at all in this game at all. It's been mostly just full drives to the basket.
Seems like the Demons, they play in these 3 to 4 minute stretches where they've got almost everything clicking, but the one thing is just kind of knocking them off. And this time it's their offense that's not really clicking yet. Their defense playing pretty well. Just a couple fouls, but they haven't yet had a stretch where they've been able to go all complete full team playing really, really well. There's always something just a bit off, so they need to just find that stretch where they can play some perfect basketball. Here's Nick Stone for 3. He gets it to go. Breaks that little drought from the perimeter to start the second half.
If he can get rolling, that'll be huge. He had a bunch of points in the second half last time they were at home.
Yeah, and maybe seeing one go through for the Demons, that'll help their three-point shooting. But there's Rotzel, quick with the answer.
Yeah, got to get a hand up. I mean, hand down, man down. That's what Rotzel was saying off that screen. He said, no hand, it's going in, and he let it fly.
Drew Conrad had a couple good dribbles behind his back to break that press. And now they have a chance to set up that offense. Nick Stone on the wing for 3. Even with the net stuck up on the rim, he gets it to go.
That's 8. That's 8 points in this half. I mean, he had 3 the whole first half. Once again, second half hooper, Nick Stone.
Nick Stone sent to the floor on the screen. We got a technical foul.
They're saying he flopped.
A flop on Nick Stone.
Technical foul, Washington. Clear Creek-Amana will shoot.
I don't know if I've ever seen two flops end up in a technical in high school hoops before, Joel. This might be a first for me.
It was a hard screen there for Stone to get around. I mean, Club is a big dude.
Yeah.
First free throw from Rotzel, good, but Nick Stone hit that ground hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a flop, he needs to go into acting because he sold it.
Certainly. I don't know. It's not something you see very often. I mean, you don't see a lot of technicals in high school hoops in general. Mm-hmm. And when you do, it's normally a player said something obscene or a coach is getting angry. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't see that very often. That might be a first for me.
What a big opportunity for the Clippers. You get those 2 free throws from Rotzel. Now the possession and a good drive there from Caleb Berry. That's his first points of the game, and it gets that lead back up to 9 and a steal from Umerman. He's up to 10.
Demons are letting it snowball again. It seems like when they have an issue, something happens, maybe a foul they don't agree with or this, they let it snowball a little bit so far.
Cross-court pass to Roth under net, not able to get it to go. Dumped off, Rotzel underneath, blocked by Shepard. Kicks it out, Logan McDowell trying to catch up to it, but he won't be able to. Now a 3 from the perimeter. Cale Berry making his name here in this third quarter. That's 5 points for him.
That was a line drive to the rim, but it rolled right in. Don't matter how you get it there, it just matters that you get it there.
Entry pass from Stone to Shepard, able to end up in Shepard's hands after touching a couple of Clippers. Drive to the rack, foul on the way up. Roth headed to the free throw line.
I think the Demons are letting themselves get a little too fast. I know they like to run, they like to play at a quicker pace, but I feel like when you have some things that don't go your way that are disputable, you know, I mean, if a player has a big 3 right in your face, that's undisputable, you know what I mean? But when you have some things that don't go your way that are disputable, I think you got to take a deep breath and maybe settle in a little bit, calm down. It felt like the Demons let it snowball into a big stretch there where Clear Creek-Amana just kind of took over.
Yeah, that lead after the free throws went from 8 to now after the Demons free throws 14, so they put themselves in a hole in the final 10 minutes of this game they're going to have to dig themselves out of, which we've seen them already do today.
Yeah, they seem to find themselves in deficits like this, so they got to dig out often, and they tend to.
There's a travel call on Umarin.
The Demons do tend to be able to, go on a stretch. They're able to go on a run. We've seen it before, even though they keep getting themselves in these situations.
Yeah, and all these players on the floor, they've been pretty effective so far from the perimeter too. So, you want to get started coming back from this deficit, get that perimeter shooting going.
They need to help out Conrad a bit more on the press. It seems like they got a couple players just hanging out on the wings while he just tries to dribble at the defender and get around them, and it's led to some tip balls on passes. They got to make themselves available and help out.
Shepherd Street not going to fall, but McDowell grabbing the rebound, kicked out Stone. Pump fake drives in. Finds some contact, yeah, but shot won't go, and rebounded by Brody Clubb. Clubb has been a big piece for the Clippers underneath, grabbing those defensive rebounds. Jump ball underneath. Staying with the Clippers.
Staying with Clear Creek-Amana.
Drive from Barry, shut down by Nick Stone. Now foul on Connor Layden. Brock Hillsman is trying to drive on the left side.
Foul on 5, Connor Layden.
That'll be his 4th foul there, Joel, so we still have a whole quarter left to play, and he's in trouble.
Layden's going to have to take a little break on the bench there, wait until we get to the final minutes of this one, probably to make the comeback. Of course, Roth, though, coming onto the court. He'll have to help out. And Roth, he's had some big moments in this one. He had that stretch there in the second quarter where he took the charge and got the and-one bucket on the other side.
Oh, he's able to do a little bit of everything, right? You saw Shepard make himself available. There you go. See, they broke it that time by passing through and making themselves available.
That pass going out of bounds. Demons think they tipped it. After conferring with both officials, it'll go stay with the Demons.
Telling Conrad to calm down. Conrad was a little animated, and
yeah, he was trying to find Roth in the corner there. Roth wide open. It would have been a great opportunity for the Demons. Roth can definitely get that three-pointer to go. Conrad's been facing some tough pressure all game, dribbling the ball. McDowell fouled on his way to the rim, but I think the Demons will have it underneath the hoop.
One thing the Clipper defense does great is helping and not overcommitting on the help on drives. I mean, they'll come and help off of a guy sitting in the corner just briefly before flaring back out, and it just makes driving so difficult.
A lot of contact there, foul called. Nick Stone getting a lot of pressure by Owen Rosenberg.
Yeah, he was guarded out the volleyball safe line.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I know Nick Stone's got some range. That's kind of
that's way out there.
Yeah, maybe in the final seconds of a game.
Steph Curry range.
Caitlin Clark range for Eastern Iowa.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's McDowell driving.
No call.
Not going to get it to go. Wide open for three. Barry, he knocks one down. That's 8 points in this quarter for Cale Barry.
That one had a bit more lift under it. That one had a bit more air under it instead of the line drive.
Foul on the Clippers on that press. 28 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 64-45, a 19-point lead for the Clippers. Washington got a lot of work.
Yeah, the refs aren't letting them play as much as they were here in the first half. Seems like some of that more contact on the outside is getting called.
McDowell for three. That looked like it was about to go in, but decided to jump out of the hoop. Now the Clippers, they have the opportunity to take the last shot of the quarter. Five seconds now. Last second shot by Barry. He buries it. 11 points for Cale has been essential for the Clippers in this quarter.
Oh, he's been so much. He's been so much of their offense. A couple big threes, and that last one there was insane. Wow! As time expires, rising up, whew,
hand in your face. I'm sure he could hardly even see the hoop, but able to get it to go.
Tough bucket.
Tough bucket for the Demons too. You know, down 22 now going into that fourth quarter, and really the big momentum shifter was that technical foul called on Nick Stone with a flop. From that moment on, it has been all Clippers. Demons have been trying to figure it out. You know, they got a couple threes to go, but you know what has kind of stopped that movement? They were moving really well. They were moving smooth, but now the Clippers, they're on that run.
Well, I think it's kind of, a lot of it has to do with what you said. I mean, the technical foul led to a big Clipper run because it was something that the Demons let snowball. But even before that, Conrad had the foul call under the basket, and the same thing happened. They got they gave up a quick bucket on the inbound, and Demons are out of sorts for a little bit there. And those are two big runs that Clear Creek-Amana was able to go on to really kind of take over in this one because the Demons kind of let something snowball that was ultimately out of their control.
Yeah, now 22-point deficit. They're going to have to overcome it. It's a big lead to overcome in one quarter. McDowell trying to get him started. He can't. Now the Clippers moving. Mead going to get fouled on the floor. Mead had that big first half. 11 points there, but Demons, they did a good job shutting him down in that third quarter. They knew he was working well, so they had that game plan, and they've executed on Mead very well.
Yeah, he hasn't done a whole lot of anything too much since then, so they did a good job keeping him off the board.
Roth going for the rebound, and the ball will go out of bounds off the hands of Andrew Rotzel.
But with Mead, you know, taking a bit of a step back, Rotzel stepped up. He's got 19 in this one, so he's been 7 of those here in the second half.
Explosion. Here's Nick Stone. Can't leave him open in the corner. He will hit that any day of the week.
11 in this second half alone. Nick Stone. Cannot let him get a look if you're trying to hold the Demons off the board.
Mead working on the inside on Roth. We'll try and give it up to Umarin. Umarin, mid-range jumper off the side of the backboard and into the hands of Nick Stone. McDowell working, it's 3-on-2. Demons have the advantage. Dumped in, Seth Shepard lays it in. Good transition offense.
Now, that's his first points of the game for Seth Shepard. He had a few threes that he was unable to convert on there, getting on the board for the first time.
White ball there, McDowell finding some pressure on defense and forced the Clippers to toss that one out of bounds.
Yeah, it was good pressure there, and he didn't touch it either, which is good, because if he would have, obviously would have been Clear Creek-Amana's ball, but you know, he was able to get in the way, but he didn't deflect it, so they end up with the ball.
Conrad now working quickly, but poked out by Hillsman. Jump ball will go with the Clippers.
Goes to Clear Creek-Amana.
I think it's important to really try to help out and show at the middle of the court to try to give Conrad a place to get the ball. I mean, he's trying to go full speed ahead to get around this press, and that's a hard thing to ask someone to do, especially when the press is so physical like the Clippers is.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on the ball handler, and it's worked for the Clippers today. Demons, they've had some moments where it looked like they figured it out, but not able to get things going. Roth got the rebound, took out of his hands by Clubb. Now driving underneath, Hillsman with a good move and a good finish.
Hillsman for 2.
Let's see how the press goes. He's able to pass out of it that time because Leiden made himself available to him.
Drew Conrad, mid-range jumper off the side of the backboard. Umarin driving on Roth. They'll kick it out. Going around the perimeter of the Clippers. Now driving inside. McDowell blocking that entry pass down low.
Good hands by McDowell there.
Here's Barry taking it to the rack. Not able to get it to fall. An offensive rebound, though, for the Clippers. Roth deflects the pass, saved by Leiden. He'll pick up his dribble. McDowell will come help him out. And Roth helping McDowell break that press. Here's a three from Stone.
McDowell was open down the lane. It would have been a tough pass to get it down there, but he was streaming down the lane.
Here's Mead. He gets his first points from the first half. Since the first half, 71-50 now. Clippers on top by 21. Conrad asking for someone to come up and help him. Leiden's got it now. Demons had advantage and one opportunity coming up for Connor Leiden.
Nice spin move. He kind of engaged the contact a little bit, baited the foul call by spinning off of it and getting it to go there. Nice play. Now, I think when Conrad's bringing the ball up the floor, it seems when that press is forcing the most turnovers because Conrad's trying to dribble through it. But I think part of that is he needs people to come up a bit more and help him. A lot of the times they're sitting next to their defender on the wing or on the perimeter, and you know that's a risky pass in its own right if a Clipper sees it and comes in and yoinks it.
Yeah, and you see when they broke the press there, they had the advantage 3-2. As a steal by the Demons. Now they're working in transition. Press stops them. Batted away. In a wide open lane for Rotsman. 23 points for Rotzel.
And that's kind of what I was saying when, people weren't coming up and helping Conrad is in that regard, the defender was right there and they were able to read it and sneak around it. And that's kind of what has been possible, even if it didn't always happen, it's been possible when Conrad hasn't been passing the ball. It's not all, sometimes you can watch it and be like, well, why isn't he throwing through this, but sometimes you need the guy to come available to you and show that they're open for you. You can't just throw to space and hope someone gets it.
Yeah, and Demons still trying to figure out how to work that press defense there. Foul called on the Clippers.
Second foul, team third.
Yeah, really reeling in on some of the physicality we saw earlier in this game here down the stretch of the second half.
Nice throw inside the McDowell. Had a good cut there. He missed that layup. Very heavily contested shot. Not able to get that one to go through the net. Here's Mead taking it to the rack. McDowell with some good defense. Mead grabs it over the head of Roth. Puts her head back up, fouled, and one. And Connor Leiden day will be done. That's going to be his fifth one. Hobscheit going to come in for him.
Leiden had a nice day, He had 10 points, hit a couple of big threes, and had that nice and one opportunity.
It's a nice hand there from the crowd. Applauding his effort today. Had a couple key stretches that kept the Demons close in that second and third quarter. Conrad kicks out to Stone, pump fake, step to the left, three, not good.
That would have been electric. That would have been a beautiful hit there.
Yeah, Nick Stone, he's just a sophomore, but he's got a nice shot. And it's surely it's going to continue to improve over his career.
See, no one's helping him out there, it looks like, until the press comes and he's able to really get a look. And that time it worked out.
Finds Roth. Drew Conrad with the assist. Roth with the bucket. That's the 10th point for Roth today. A block called on Logan McDowell down low.
I keep saying it, but it really has been a tale of two halves in terms of physicality. You know what I mean? Feels like there was like I mentioned a little bit on the Clippers offensive half. There was a possession I felt like they were beating each other up down there. It was an MMA fight. They were in a cage. They were in the octagon. Now getting the blocking call there. I feel like we've seen that a few times in the second half.
Yeah, just a lot to adjust there as a player, going from one half to the other. Different physicalities allowed. That ball tipping around a couple of hands and staying with the Clippers. 2:26 left in this one, 78-55. The Clippers offense just exploding, and the Demons, they were able to stick with them. Their offense having a good night, but just not able to hang with them long enough. Ooh, nice drive there by Reese Cochran.
Reese Cochran
Nice hit there, yeah. Now they're still bringing the press here in this one. Oh, the coach might have called them off there.
It's just what the Clippers do. And been so good at it, so good this year. Here's a three for Rotzel. Knocks it through.
That's he's got 12 points in each half now.
Up to 26 points today. Shepard trying to save that one, but it goes to the hands of the Clippers.
I missed me.
Here's a three. That one just short. Clear Creek, they've got a hard conference out there in the WAMAC. WAMAC is really good. I caught the Solon Mount Vernon game last night. Mount Vernon top 10. Solon's team right outside the rankings. Surely they're going to be ranked now. They knocked off Mount Vernon, but a really good ball in Clear Creek. They look like they can hang with them, and really their outside shooting just looks premier here in the 3 class.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the things that was one of the things I mentioned pregame was, you know, they shoot 33%. Rotzel shoots 45% from the arc, and I was kind of surprised early they were really getting to the rim, but you know, in the second half, a lot of this, the three really opened up here in the second half. It's like they attack the rim there in the first half, draw the defense in the second half, they just let it fly. They make it rain. So yeah, the second half they've been nailing them home from deep.
Yeah, and that's really been a good separator for the Clippers. They were hitting some threes in transition, and they're answering some of the Demons threes that they had there in that third quarter with a couple of threes of their own. So that perimeter shooting is really going to be helpful for them as we enter February and soon the tournaments.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Oh, all of a sudden we're getting to the end. Still a lot of ball to play here in the regular season. Demons still battling. They got some work to do to get up to 500. 5-8 coming to this one, and after 5-9, 3-3 still in the conference.
The 6-team Southeast
Conference.
SEC? We're an SEC country.
It just matters more. That's a 2 there for the Clippers.
22, Kate Howe with a 2-point basket.
Clippers, very experienced team. They got a lot of seniors coming. They're a team that they've played a lot of years together. Like 7 of their 8-man rotation are seniors. So
yeah,
it's hard to beat a team like that.
Experience, size, maturity, strength, a little bit of everything.
Some chemistry out there as well. Demons, it looked like they really have taken another step, though. Even with the loss, their offense looked really good today. They were able to get things going right away, which they've kind of struggled with early on in this season.
Yeah, for sure. They had a nice stretch early. They were able to get rolling. It'd be nice to see Nick Stone get rolling, you know, a little earlier in the ball game. Once again, he lit up the scoreboard in the second half.
So the 3 from Schmitz makes it a 25-point game. Clippers win 85-60. Stay with us here after the break for the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show, where we're going to break down this game for you.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hills Bank is a bank of people.
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome to the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. It's the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime report. Joel Kittle here with Brady Barron. We just saw an explosive game on offense, 85-60. Clear Creek-Amana getting the win over the Demons in this boys basketball game. And Washington put an end to a big week, 3 games in this one. They went 1-2 with that win against Fairfield last night. But Brady, I mean, it was all offenses here. We saw a lot of explosive scores. What do we see on the Washington side?
Yeah, I mean, they ended up with 65 points, which is about 15 more than what they normally score per game. And from that, I mean, Drew Conrad was very good for them in the first half. He really had a lot of their points, especially he was a big part of their comeback effort, which led them to be down by just 4 at halftime. He had a couple big shots, had a couple big opportunities, and then in the second half, it was really Nick Stone's half. He had a 3 in the first half, but for some reason, when that clock hits the third quarter, Nick Stone just kind of wakes up and he starts nailing them home from deep. He had 14 there, most of those coming, 11 of those coming in the second half. He was able to really take over a bit in that one.
And on the Clippers side, you know, they had multiple players at different points going runs of their own. Meade had a good start to the game. He got the Clippers off to a good start. Made it tough for the Demons to come back from them at the end of the first quarter with a nice little 7-point lead. But Demons shut him down the rest of the game. He ended with 13 or 16, I believe, 16 points. So they really quieted him down in that second half, adjusted well. The defense really held strong there in that second and third quarter.
Yeah, they were able to keep Meade off the board a little bit. They kind of held things from getting crazy on the interior because that's where they were really getting beat there early in the game. But what ended up happening out of that was it kind of opened things up for guys like Andrew Rotzel, who he did attack the basket a lot, but he also nailed home a bunch of three-pointers. He shoots 45% from beyond the arc coming into this one, and he showed it off today. He was letting it fly, knocking them home. He ended up with 26 points. So they were able to keep things contained a little bit there on the interior for a bit, but it kind of opened up some more looks on the outside for Rotzel, and joining him, Cale Berry also knocked home a bunch of triples there in that third quarter to really kind of help pull away.
Yeah, and it was those triples that helped them pull away, as well as that press defense that we've been talking about all night. really tough press defense from the Clippers and made it hard for the Demons to move the ball.
Yeah, there were times where the Demons were able to break it by passing through it. They were operating their play well, their press break play well, and they got some looks off of that. But for the most part, the Clippers' press defense was smothering. It was physical at the top. It was poking the ball loose from the ball handler, trying to get it across half court, and they were even getting steals when they were trying to pass it to one of the wings. It was a really well-run press, and forcing all those turnovers helped lead to a bunch of easy points for the Clippers to really help them out in this one.
Yeah, and it wasn't all negative for the Demons, though. They had that offense rolling. They hung in with one of the best 3A teams in the state for the better part of 2.5 quarters here in this one. So if you're the Demons, what are you taking away from here that you want to bring into these next games coming up?
Yeah, I mean, the Demons, they had plenty of turnovers in the press, right? But they still put up 65 points. When they were able to get the ball into their sets and actually play offense and move the ball around the perimeter a bit, they were able to get shots. They attacked well. They hit their threes well for the most part. So they had a good offensive showing when they were able to break that press. It's just the press and some of the three-point shooters on the Clippers really was kind of the difference in this one.
Yeah, and Connor Leiden, of course, getting the start. Cale Williams not able to go today, but Leiden had a good showing. Did a lot with his minutes, and he'll have to bring that when he comes back off the bench in this coming up games, which tune in on Friday for a big game against Mount Pleasant. We got girls and boys. 6 o'clock start time with the girls up first. I'm excited for that one. A little bit of a rivalry game is what we've heard here in Southeast Iowa. So I'm excited for that one. Tune in, or just a little bit before 6 for the pregame show. But that was the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services postgame show, and we thank you for tuning in. Again, a tough game for the Demons, losing 60-85, but tune in next week.